can just be a lot. Kids have to deal with school, friend drama, just growing up in general. And then on top of all that, the cherry on top, social media. That can put a strain on anyone's mental health.
It's true, especially with young men and boys who may not open up as easily as girls. As part of our Healthy Minds, Healthy Lives series, Channel 3's Mark Zinni explains why they may be silently struggling.
As the director of Old Saybrook Youth and Family Services, Heather McNeil works with kids to open up through what she calls positive youth programming.
People are very comfortable here, and it's been in the community for a long time, so I think there's a lot of trust and confidence in the services that we provide.
For the past few years, they've been developing a boys' council specifically to help a group of students often struggling in silence.
We actually have. We've gotten more referrals from, I would say, grades 3 through 8 of young boys within the last 3 years specifically, usually around social emotional connection, relationship building skills, and anxiety and depression.
I'm very honest. I'm very open. I don't really hide too much from these kids. So if they ask me questions, I'll share, or if I kind of get the feeling like something's going on, I'll ask.
Justin Alessio is a program coordinator and clinician. Together with colleagues, he works with many boys and young men these days, going into local schools or welcoming them into the office to talk and help them cope with school and other challenges.
The goal isn't to necessarily get rid of what we deem the negative emotions of sadness and anger and things like that. The goal is to learn better ways to regulate those emotions, to process them, to handle them.
Some of the biggest issues facing young men and boys these days, anxiety and depression. Signs of anxiety can include being afraid of school or places where they have to be social, worrying about the future, and physical symptoms can include heart pounding, dizziness, and shaking. Signs of depression include feeling sad, hopeless, or irritable, changes in energy, eating or sleep patterns, and having a hard time paying attention.
They don't necessarily want to identify or admit that they are struggling. So getting them to feel safe and comfortable to do that is a challenge that I do face.
Through his training as a licensed marriage and family therapist, Adam Starr builds relationships and trust.
We try to keep it fun, when they come in and welcoming. It's supposed to be, a warm, friendly space where you feel comfortable and safe, and we really try to create that environment here in this space.
The bottom line, your sons don't have to sit in silence.
But absolutely, parents should trust their gut, and they know their children, and not to have any doubt around that, and not to be ashamed or shy about reaching out for help.
And for more information, you can reach out to your local Youth and Family Services Department, or just head to our website or the WFSB app for all those links. And tomorrow, Kara is going to be showing us how a parental training course is helping families in our state.
I think that's great. You train the parents.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful.
I mean, it definitely spills down to the kids that way, right?
Absolutely.